up, we have the Honorable Minister of Solid Minerals Development, Dr. Dele Alake. Please, a round of applause for him.
Thank you. When our current president became governor in Lagos, we know the whole story now. We knew what we met on ground. The finance minister just left. He was also the finance commissioner at that time. And I was also a member of that executive council. And the governor then, now president, put on his thinking cap, 600 million naira a month IGR for a population of over 20 million then. 600 million naira. The wage bill of the civil service alone was over 1 billion naira. So even without capital expenditure in health, in education, in infrastructure, the IGR was not even enough to service the salaries of the civil service. We have over 48,000 then. And so the governor, now president, said he wasn't elected to be a personnel manager who would be borrowing money from the bank just to pay salaries. And that will be the end of it. And the entire society will just open their arms and do nothing. So he put on his thinking cap. And we started to restructure the economy of Lagos State. The first thing he did was to block leakages, plug the loopholes, and brought in the Oracle system. He became the first governor in the history of this country to bring IT into the payroll system. Subsequently, all states, including the federal government, had copied it. And he brought it. Of course, there was initial resistance. As we are seeing, resistance is a natural human inclination to resist any change from the status quo. It's natural. There was resistance to the introduction of that technology, but he insisted that that was the way to go. The very first month of the implementation of that technology on the payroll system, 350 million naira was recovered, which meant that 350 million naira had been going into private pockets every month hitherto. And the entire IGR was 600 million. And without introducing a single tax, the IGR started shooting up. And there more money was available to spread into other areas, into health, into education, into infrastructure. And we embarked on massive construction work all over the state. Other blockages were introduced to block leakages and plug the loopholes. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, these reforms were also resisted by the society at that subnational level at the time. At some point, we were even being booed on the streets of Lagos. But this governor then maintained that courage, the boldness, the consistency and resilience. And when we steered the state through that gestation period, which was painful. And today we know the result. We know what the Lagos IGR is. It's not by fluke. It's by meticulous formulation and execution of the right policies. Today, arguably, Lagos' economy is larger than several African countries put together. It didn't happen by accident. It happened through ingenuity, creativity, thinking out of the box for the betterment of the society. What we need as a nation is to allow these economic reforms and various interventions to mature through the gestation period into reality. And Nigeria will never be the same again. Nigeria will never regress again. Nigeria will be put on a solid economic platform for this and future generations. And history will be kind to this generation for having the resilience other people in later years will now be jackpying to Nigeria. And that is our aim. Thank you very much.